Hey guys, it's WeFan360 here, and yes, I am back for another video. So today, guys, I'm gonna try super hard to stay chill. So I'm gonna put on my sunglasses. I'm gonna be very chill in this video, not like last video where I kind of went at specific people and saying how my heart felt and my anger kind of went out of hand. So I'm gonna be very chill in this video. I privated the last video because when it comes to talk time videos like those, I feel like I can leave it up for a little bit and then I end up privating it. This one I probably won't leave it private later on. I kind of need your guys' opinion and thoughts regardless, so I'm going to keep it up on public. But the last one, I feel like it was needed to be privated because I said what I want to say. I said how I felt and then I end up privating it. But this one I won't stay private at all. I'll stay chill as best as I can. I won't make any promises though, but I'll try at some circumstances. So today, guys, if you guys could tell, I am standing up for my talk time videos from now on. I feel like it would be something new so that you guys don't have to see like, a blank background or something like that with me talking. I feel like it would be better if I stand up and show you guys my lovely collection here. This is my collection. I will be doing a room tour in the future. I don't know when though. It's probably gonna be somewhere in the spring or somewhere around there, probably when I'm on spring break. But I feel like it's something so that you guys don't have to, just look at me talking. You guys can look around my area where I'm talking at. So, yeah, today, guys, I'll be discussing on what I want to do with the channel. I've slept on it. I thought about it for a few days. It's been a week since the last video. So, I spent a week just thinking about what I want to do, what my decisions are, so on and so forth. I also post it on my community tab if you guys didn't check that out already. I will post it right here, but if you can't read all of it or you can't really see very well on just the screen, just go to the community tab itself and just read through it. It is very long. I will say that it is very long. So you guys could just skim through it or just go right to the point where, I talk about WeFan360 and stuff like that. It's probably around the middle of the, the community post. So, just go check that out and you'll see what I want to do with the channel and what my plans are. It's just that this video I will briefly discuss and just short it down for you guys for this, for what I want to do with the channel in the future and what my plans are. So, if you guys want to see more videos from me, please like, comment, and subscribe for more videos. Without further ado, let's get into it. So if you guys read the first line of the community post, I said, all of a sudden, my life has become boring and empty. Then I put 3 dots, and then I said, that's about to change. The reason why I started off with that sentence is because I know that's a trigger warning to you guys, like saying, oh no, WeFan360 is depressed and all that stuff, when really, it was the opposite around. I said that's about to change with an exclamation point because that's me saying, well, that's about to be fixed now type vibes. Like, I am tired, guys. You don't know how drained I am of hearing all the feedback that obviously weren't true, and the name calling and the teasing and the picking. Like, that is something that I am just done hearing, and you guys don't know how done I am. Like, I've been getting, like, lately, guys, I'm not even gonna lie to you, lately I've been giving a lot of negative energy to my family, and I don't want to think that my negative energy is going towards them. It's just what has happened lately with me. Like, that's me saying, like, I'm done type vibe. Like, I am so done with the name calling. I am so done with the picking and the bullying and, cyberbullying. Like, whatever it is that I've been through, I'm just tired and I'm drained of just about the whole thing. And I did say in the last video that I just feel like I can't ever be happy. Like, there's nothing that whatever I go through that can't ever make me happy. Like, that's something that I've always felt like I just always felt like God never wants me to be happy. Like, that's something that I've always thought about in my mind. When really I know everyone deserves something happy in life, but none of it is possible. Like, probably the most successful things that happened in my life is just, first of all, my graduation is probably going to be the recent happiest thing that have ever happened to me, because I've always hoped for graduation and I've always hoped to graduate on this year in 2021. But my last happiest thing was probably was probably my 18th birthday, actually, when my parents got to, have dinner together as a family and stuff like that. Guys, I am so, like, it may not seem like it for those people who know me very well as a person and stuff like that. You probably don't think that I like to hang out around family and stuff like that, but I am so I am so sensitive when it comes to my family. Like, I've always wanted to be around family. Like, I've always wanted my parents to be, hang around each other just as friends, and, have me and my sister not being, in the center all the time and all that stuff. Like, not much of Casey, but me mostly. Like, I've always felt like I'm in the center, and I I know my parents don't want that to become the issue of me being the center, and I can understand that, but I've always felt like in the center, and I'm always really sensitive when it comes to my family, because I've always wanted to do things as a family more than you know, with my parents and my sister and stuff like that, so on and so forth. So I've always wanted to, to do things as a family. That was the recent thing that happened to me that was probably happy in my life, which wasn't too long ago, but still it's pretty long, and it's been a while for a second. And now to this day, my parents don't talk to each other at all, which I think that's an official sign that they're never going to talk to each other ever again, which is another, another negative energy, if that's what you want to call it. But yeah, so that has also been in the drain. So I haven't really been having anything happen like, I haven't had anything happy in my life in a while. Like, I think the last time I've forever been happy was probably before March of 2020, before the whole COVID thing happened. I think it was since then, and even then wasn't very good at all. But it's just, it happens. I think it happened to me a lot of times, so I'm kind of used to it at this point. But either way, guys, I'm just so tired and drained from people not knowing who I truly am, when really I am so much more than people can imagine. Like, I don't expect people online to honestly know who I truly am, because I always hide it away from the internet. Like, I am so different outside of a camera than you can imagine. And I want to show that to you guys. I want to show it to you guys as fans, my online friends, like everyone on the internet. I want to show off who I can be and who I truly can be in real life if those people met me. And I feel like doing something different for the channel can help me and can help you guys with that issue. So later on, I did say I will continue the channel, but it does include some changes on the channel as well. And when I say changes, I mean I'll be adding some changes onto the channel. I don't want you guys to think that the plush, the reactions, the gaming videos will be off the channel, because that is definitely not going to happen. First of all, those 3 topics is what made my channel grow a bit. So I'm not going to take that off the channel, because I love doing the plush, the reactions, and the gaming for you guys. I don't want you guys to think, because yes, I did say that the plush and the reactions are getting kind of old for me now, but if it's what you guys like and what you guys enjoy, then I honestly don't mind continuing it. I do have some new ideas for the Toy Story show. I do have some new characters, and I don't want that to go to waste. So I'm going to continue the plush videos and the reactions as well, including the gaming videos. But the new content will show you guys the side of Alicia Flack, not as WeFan360, because that's the thing about YouTube, is that we show a side to ourselves that we don't even show on camera, guys. I hope you guys know that we as YouTubers don't show who we truly are outside of a screen. Like, some people do, some people just don't feel comfortable doing it. I'm one of those people. But I feel like it's a good way to show people who I truly am as a person, and how lucky anyone would be to have a friend like me for a living. So one change I will make onto the channel, or add on to the channel, is the song covers. So I did say that I wasn't going to do the song covers because I was thinking about how you guys would feel instead of thinking about how I would feel. I think I still want to continue that, because I people did hear me sing before, guys. I don't want you guys to think that no one, heard me sing, blah, 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 blah. But people did, including my mom. I think my mom heard me sing in my room before. And, some of my friends heard me sing in person. And they all say I'm a good singer. And I want to take that to the test by showing you guys and showing the internet how I can sing. But it will be a song of my choosing. Like, I am going to choose some songs that I feel deeply connected to. From an artist or from a Disney movie or whatever the case may be. It's going to be a song from my choosing. I will give you a hint that You've Got a Friend in Me will be one of the covers. It's not going to be my very first cover I'll do, but it's definitely going to be a cover I'll do in the future. Probably when maybe I hit, I don't know, maybe 10,000 subscribers. If you guys could get me to that, I mean, I will do a cover of You Got a Friend in Me. I will trust me on that. I will do a cover of You Got a Friend of Me if I hit 10,000 subscribers, which won't be in a long time, but if that does happen, I will do a cover of You Got a Friend of Me in the future. But that's not going to be my first cover. I'm going to leave that cover for something special, so regardless. Or I can do that for my 5-year anniversary, whatever the case may be, but I'll think about it. But it's going to definitely be something for a special occasion. So that's not going to be my first cover. But I hope you guys think the first cover is good. I have a song in mind, but I'm going to leave it as a secret until I actually get it out for you guys. So that's one change I'm going to do, is that song covers will be back on. And I know what you're going to say, well, WeFan360 is not going to do that. Well, I bet on my life. Yes, I'm putting my life into the test. I bet my life I will do it. And then another change will be uploading some video clips that I was when I was little, like what I used to be when I was little. So my mom does have video clips of me when I was a kid. Some of them, she also has my very first video that I've ever filmed. It was never posted onto the channel, but it was a video I made when I was a kid. After I made that video, I realized I wanted to become a YouTuber, so my mom has my very first video of that. She will also download and send to me. And then, there's me, dancing as a kid. There's me hanging out with friends as a kid. Like, there's a lot of things when I was a kid, what I used to do for a living. So I asked my mom to see if she can download it and send it to me. She will do that eventually. I also have to ask my dad and see if he has, any videos of me as a kid. I don't think he has as much as my mom, but I think he has at least 1 or 2 videos maybe. But I'm gonna ask him eventually. But yes, I am gonna risk, because I am very sensitive when it comes to me being little too, guys. I don't like seeing me as a little kid, but it'll be something different. It will be a step. It will be a step in some way to show people who I used to be and who I truly do want to become that person again. So I'm gonna send those videos and post it on my channel. It will also be a part of a tribute that I'm going to be doing later on during the year, probably after I graduate, because since I'm graduating, I want to make a tribute of how I grew during the years. So I might make a tribute including those clips, but who knows. But I'm going to be separating those clips just to show you guys of who I used to be. So the final 2 I have planned out for the channel also are vlogs and fandubs. So these 2 topics I honestly have been thinking about for quite a while. Like for vlogs, for example, like I was thinking that maybe after I'm done with the whole plush community and I'm done with my plush channel completely, I just thought that vlogs will probably be the next step for me on YouTube, just because it will show more towards Alicia Flack than WoodyFan360. Like, show me more as a person and not as a plush YouTuber. It will show basically my daily life, what I do for a living, so on and so forth, because I'm not going to lie to you guys. I've dedicated my whole life to my education, to school in general. Like, that was my main focus. That was my main priority. And the fact that it's coming close to an end this year, because I'm graduating, it's kind of a big deal, because I honestly don't know what I want to do afterwards. Like, I haven't really thought about it. I kind of let the path take me wherever I am supposed to go, just because I just kind of wing it. I just let the path take me where I want to go. I haven't really focused on like a future career or a job or any of those type of dream goals that people have. Like, I kind of let the path take me where I'm supposed to go. I believe in God and I trust God to make the right choice of my path and my future. So I kind of just let it take me wherever I want to go. Like, I had a dream back when I was a kid. Like, I've always dreamt of something I wanted to hope for the future, but the negative feedback and all that stuff kind of messed up my brain and kind of messed up my mind and thought. So I kind of gave up on it, and it was devastating because it was something I've always wanted to hope for the future. But I kind of gave up that dream, which means I gave up on everything else. So I was stupid as a kid, and I realize now to this day as an 18-year-old that I shouldn't let feedback or negative thoughts or emotions be the reason to give up something. So I believe in God, and I trust that God will make the right choice and path for me in the future, wherever it takes me. So I kind of just wing it, but since I'll be graduating in 2021, I feel like this will be a good way to start off a routine for my daily life, because this is my last summer, you guys. Like, this year is going to be my last summer before I have to, get a job and start paying for myself and all that stuff. So it's going to be my last summer. So I'm going to have a lot more time over my shoulder during this last summer that I have to, do videos for you guys, to enjoy life, being free from education for a little while. It's actually going to be, thankful, because it's going to, I've always dreamt to graduate. I've always dreamt to live on my own and be free for once from school, because I feel like school has always been the issue of most of my life, because I've dedicated my life towards it. So I never knew how to have fun for once and, go out on my own and, hang out with friends and talk to them and all that stuff. So it's going to be very relieving to me. So I feel like this summer I'm going to have a lot more time on my shoulder, making videos for you guys, being free, showing you guys my daily life if I do vlogs in the future. Like, it's going to be very fun. It's going to be very fun and exciting. I don't know what I'm planning to vlog for the future. Like, I think I'm going to plan to vlog me and my dad, my dad teaching me how to drive, because if you guys don't know already, I do have my permit. I did pass my test, this month in February. So I am very happy and I'm very excited. So my dad is the main person that's going to be teaching me how to drive, so I'm going to probably vlog a little bit. It depends if my dad's okay to be on camera or not. But I'll try as best as I can to vlog a little bit of stuff, not probably like maybe a 5-minute vlog or something like that. Not too much, but it really depends on my father. So I might vlog a little bit of that, but I don't know what else to vlog. I don't know what else to vlog about. It depends on what plans I have. Like, I'm planning to go back to Michigan during the summer, so I might vlog a little bit of that. Who knows? But I'm very excited to do these vlog things, to show you guys what I do for a living, and not show the me that is so shy when it comes to talking and all that stuff. So vlogs is one thing. The other thing is fandubs or dubs, whatever you like to call it. I feel like fandubs and dubs is probably like two different things. Like, if it's a dub, like, I think it's like a comic dub. That's kind of what it is. Like, if you're reading a comic or something, you're voicing over. A fandub is probably when you voice over like your favorite TV show, your favorite movie, favorite cutscenes from a game or something like that. I think those are fandubs. I think there's two different things. If you guys don't know already, I am a fan of voiceovers. Like, I'm very a fan of that. That's kind of why I did this plush community thing in the first place, is that I love doing role plays. Like, I love doing, acting as a whole. Acting was my past goal and dream that I had, that I talked about a little bit ago. And that's when the people gave me the feedback and gave me, negative comments that made me give up on it. But I wanted to keep it alive at some points. That's where kind of what Fan 360 kind of came into the picture, because I wanted to keep it alive at some point. So I do love role-playing, and voiceover is probably what I love doing the most than actual role-playing. Like, when people do plays or musicals, voiceovers is kind of my thing, because it doesn't show me on camera. It doesn't show me on camera, it just shows me voicing over a character in general. So voiceover work is kind of my thing mostly than role-playing itself. I did role-play when I was younger. I think I was like 7, 8 years old when I started doing it. And then I kind of grew out of it as years went on. I think I stopped probably when I was 16 or 17, but I still do it once in a while because it keeps me calm. Actually, when I do this stuff, it kind of keeps me calm and just erase everything that went through my mind. Really, it's like a good way to, you know, focus on something that doesn't have you have multiple thoughts in your mind or your brain. So voicing over and role plays are the two things I also really like to do, and I wanted to keep that alive at some times, and that's why I did the Toy Story show and do this plush community thing. And I feel like doing Fandubs and Dubs will also bring back, you know, the voicing over work. And I know that's very hard because I know there's different types of characters that I probably am not going to be good at voicing over, but there are some characters that I can actually change my voice up to make it a little bit more different. I downloaded this app called, I think it was a voice changer app or something like that. Please download that from Play Store, guys. It is very useful because I do have characters that I do need to change up their voices of. Like, I do have Metal Sonic, spoiler alert, I do have Metal Sonic. And I need to make it more of a robot voice. And the voice changer app actually has a robot voice. So that would be perfect when I enter Metal Sonic into my videos, because it feels like it will make it more robotic and not my voice just pretending it's a robot voice, you know what I'm saying? I wanted to make it more accurate. So I found the voice changer app, and that will be very useful. So I might use the voice changer app for future Fandubs or comics or whatever the case may be. It will be very fun. So I'm really excited. I feel like the Fandubs are probably my most favorite thing to do on the channel later, because, you know, it will show a side of me that I've always wanted to show to you guys, not just showing my plush, you know, my plush videos, but showing my voiceover work. I also, actually guys, I forgot to mention that I also got signed up for a voiceover project for a Toy Story movie. Shout out to Florenzo Films. He wanted me to be casted for a Toy Story character for a movie that he's planning out to do. I got signed up to voice over some characters. I don't know what character yet, don't ask me. But I am very excited because it's the first voiceover that I've ever did. Actually, no, scratch that. I did do a voiceover before for some people, but this is like the main voiceover project that I'm doing. Like, I did like voiceover for like small bits of videos for people. So voicing over this project is probably going to be the biggest thing I've ever done. I'm really excited for it. I wanted to tell you guys, but I didn't know the perfect time to tell you. I wanted to tell you guys sooner, but then this whole recent thing that's happened to me right now just kind of got in the way of it. But I wanted to tell you guys that I did get signed up for a voiceover project. I'm very excited for it. I think it's going to happen. I think me voicing over and doing my lines and stuff like that will most likely be in the summer. Hopefully, because I don't know what other plans I'll have after this summer. So hopefully the summer is probably the day that I say my lines, but I'm very excited for it. I'm very excited for it. And I hope you guys are excited for it too. I'm very excited for all these new content videos that I'll be bringing out to you guys. These 4 main contents that I'll be bringing out to the channel will be something that you guys will know WoodyFan360 as Alicia Flack. Like, Alicia Flack, you know, you're gonna see from these 4 things, and then WoodyFan360, you guys will see that side of me probably with mostly reactions and plush and gaming, mostly with it when it involves only my characters. When it comes to the creator herself, which is me, those 4 topics is where you guys are going to see me. And I'm super excited because I am ready, you guys. I am ready to prove people wrong. Like I said before, guys, I am tired. I am drained. Like, I am so tired of people calling me things that obviously weren't true. And these 4 things will prove people wrong. And I know it sounds crazy, but I feel like this is my chance to turn things around. Like, I wish time travel was a thing, guys. Like, I wish that I can go back in time and fix all of the things that made me so poorly as a friend, poorly as a daughter, poorly as a human. You know, it's just so many mistakes that my poor decisions have made me do, and I want to fix it. Period. Like, that's my main goal before the end of 2021 is that I want to change me as a whole, and I think I'm ready for it, because I am at that point where I'm tired of being proved wrong all the time. Like, it's not funny to me anymore. Like, it's not fun to hear the feedback anymore. Like, I try to just ignore the people who say those things about me because it's not worth it anymore. Like, people who tease, be picked on, bullied, like, I feel like the people who is the bully and people who are the teasers or pickers or whatever, I just feel like they do that just to be cool, guys. And that's just me speaking facts, because I don't get the point of people making fun of people, honestly. If it's like a whole joke and all that stuff, and if you say just one time, then yeah, okay, then maybe it's a funny joke. But if you repeatedly say it, guys, it's not going to be funny anymore. It's not going to be, you know, funny, haha type deal. It's going to be like something that will hurt people's feelings if you can repeatedly say it. And I feel like the people who, you know, used to be bullied and teased on and picked on, and the fact that they become that person just makes them just as bad as the people who picked and teased on them, if you understand. Like, I'd never gotten the point of people making fun of others and thinking that it's cool to do that. Like, I've never found it funny whatsoever. And I don't want you guys to think I'm serious. Like, I'm not serious at all. Like, I can laugh at a joke or two, but when it repeatedly, you know, says the joke and stuff like that, that goes towards a person, that it will hurt the person's feelings, then I don't find it funny whatsoever. So I am ready to prove people wrong. I am ready to turn things around. And I prayed every single night, every single day, like before I go to bed, every time I wake up, before I eat, everything. I've always prayed for a second chance, and I've always prayed for redemption. Like, this is what I deserve. After all these years of being picked and teased on and bullied, this is what I deserved for years. I deserve to be happy. And the fact that me being isolated in a room, not talking to people, feel like I'm always the one being pushed and trampled on, I just feel like I deserve it at this point, because I want to prove everyone wrong. People who think I don't have a life, people who keeps telling, like, I don't want people to think this is dark, but people actually did tell me to kill myself before. And I don't want to make it too dark, but people did tell me that before. And it's not funny when it comes to that stuff, because I did post on Twitter. I deleted it because I know it was a little too far, but I did post it on Twitter about a fact that I brought up, which was, you know what happens when a person goes through long amount of depression? That can commit suicide, you guys. I thought about doing that when I was little. Like, I had such bad depression ever since my parents had split it up and moved out and continuously started to fight. Like, I had a large amount of depression when I was a kid, including the people who picked and teased on me in the past. And I thought about that stuff in the past, and I was smart enough not to do it, because I know I had people in this world that cares about me and loves for who I am, and I was smart enough not to do that, because I know that in the future there was going to be some hope for me to live life happily. You know, this whole thing, me being depressed and all that stuff, it's not going to be forever. I did thought it was going to keep it, you know, I did thought the depression will be, you know, forever and stuff like that, and miserable and pain, so on and so forth, but it's not really. As long as I change myself and show who I truly am, there's a good chance that I can live happily for once. I can show people who I am, and I can turn things around, fix the mistakes I made throughout the years. I want to do this more than anything, guys. And I prayed every night for a second chance and to hope for people to see me the wrong way and finally understand the real me. Like, I want to live peacefully and not have my backstory become the reason why I can't be happy in life. Like, I don't want the things that happened to me recently become the reason I can't live happily. I hate people who bully and teases and makes fun of people. I hate those people, because when it comes towards a person and you repeat it constantly, it's not going to end up being funny. It's going to end up hurting people's feelings. I just want you guys to think of a long process. Like, think about it for a long second. Think about how that will affect the person. What that person will end up doing if people continuously make fun and call that person names and pick on them and bully them. Think about how that will lead up being. And if you're one person that had one other person commit suicide, then that's probably something you're going to probably regret for the rest of your life, I'm guessing. I'm a person who wishes bullying and teasing and made fun of doesn't exist in life. I'm a person who cares for my family, who cares for my friends, who cares for my online friends included. Like, I'm that person who would literally dodge a bullet for those people. I take my family very seriously. I take my relationships with other people very seriously. And I don't want that bond, and I don't want my relationship with people to be affected whatsoever. I'm a person who wants to fix it, and I want to prove it in so many ways. There is so much to me than people can't even imagine. People who calls me shy and sensitive and negative, they don't get it. They don't get it, and it's sad because, and when I say sad, I mean it's sad towards me. I'm not saying it's sad towards the people who calls me those things, because it shows how much people just don't know me very well. And I want to prove it. I want to prove people wrong, that I can change and I can socialize at some points. I have friends in Minnesota that I do hang out with and that I have a good time hanging out with. Like, I have one friend that is always there for me. I have another friend who's there for me, but, isn't there for me as much as the other person. I have a family who's always there to take care of me, and my family won't be there forever. My mom and dad won't be there forever. They will be gone one day, and I don't know how I will feel when that day happens, because I feel like if I was still alone, like who I am now, like being alone and stuff, I feel like if my parents and everyone in my family is gone, then I'll feel more alone than I ever could be. That's why I just want to stick with the bonds and relationships I have now, because it's not worth it anymore. What I'm doing, right now, before any of the new content comes out, what I'm doing right now, feeling sad about it, being miserable, and thinking about what I could have done to fix and avoid the solution, it's not gonna make it any better if I don't show the real me and don't show the true self that I've always wanted to show to people more than they can imagine. So I'm gonna do this, and I pray to God that this will turn things around. I can't make any promises, but I want to fix it and avoid the problems. I know it's very late and all that, but it's never too late to fix your problems and fix the situation that I have been in. It's never too late to fix a problem that you've been in, because the problems you've been in is just going to make you feel stronger and make you feel more human than ever. Like, everyone has a flaw, everyone makes mistakes. I'm not the only person who makes mistakes. I know everyone does, and I'm that person who wants to fix those mistakes and get the second chance that I deserve because of everything that's been happening. I want to fix the connections and bonds that I've made with the people around me. So what I'm planning to do, you guys, is that I'm gonna keep fighting. I'm gonna keep fighting with every last ounce, every last pint of hope and belief that I have right now. I'm gonna keep praying every night before bed for redemption, for a second chance, and just promise to Lord itself that I will never let it go to waste again. To fix the regrets that I have made that could have easily been avoided so I didn't have to cause those regrets. Guys, I was in so many situations and problems that I caused that could have easily been avoided and could have easily been fixed as well. And my dumb self keeps making up excuses, stupid excuses, dumb excuses, whatever in the book that I could have just listened. No one, and I repeat, no one knows who I truly can be. I'm going to show everyone that there's a side of me that no one, not even my own family, knows, because I am sick of hiding. I am tired of being a coward. I've always felt like a failure, and I don't want to be treated like one, and I don't want to be acted like one. I'm gonna keep hoping, and I'm gonna keep praying with every last ounce in my body, and I don't want anything or anyone standing in my way of it. I've learned now that I can't let feedback and name calling be the reasons to put me down, when really it should have made me stronger. I know I said in this video that I am sensitive when it comes to family. I am sensitive when it comes to being name called. I am sensitive with the whole picking and teasing thing. This is the reason why I'm doing this, you guys, is to show that my sensitivity can leave, can go away, that I can actually have fun for once. And after I graduate, I can show you guys how much I can have fun. Because after school's done, I'm gonna be free. I'm gonna be happy for once, because school is what kept me down throughout most of my life, when I just should have just had fun for once. I want to travel. you guys. I want to explore. I want to show that I can have fun doing it. I can have fun with the people I'm around with. The fun of talking to people when I can actually have fun with. Actually have fun talking, have a communication. Be free altogether. I'm gonna keep my hopes up, and this phone I have right now will remind me that I still have hope, that I still have beliefs, that will never stop from what I'm trying to do for life, to show people a side that I couldn't even show, and I'm gonna show it on the internet. I'm gonna show who I truly can be, and that people are wrong, that I do have a life, I do have a purpose, I do have a reason to live and to explore. I'm gonna keep hoping to move out of Minnesota and move to a state where it's warm and I don't have to deal with the snow anymore. I'm gonna keep believing that I have a great career, a great job to live, and to show that I can have fun with that, whatever career or dream that I will follow. I'm gonna keep believing that I will entertain you guys for as long as I can, till whatever day I retire, which will be for a long time, which wouldn't be for a long time. I'm gonna show a side that I didn't even see coming. I'm gonna keep fighting. I'm gonna keep fighting till that redemption and that second chance will become a reality, and that I feel like I went back in time and fix those mistakes and regrets. I believe in God, and I trust God to give me that second chance one day. It might not be right away, but someday. Whatever year, whatever time, whatever place, I don't care. Just whenever that second chance and that redemption come to be. Who knows, it might be quick before end of 2021, or it might be maybe a year or two. Who knows? But whatever the case may be, I am so grateful to be alive, and I am so grateful for the people I have. I might not show it at times, but deep down inside, in my very soul, that I care about those people. I care about the bonds and connections I've had with people. And I want to show it from the outside, not from the inside. And god damn it, I'm gonna show it. I'm gonna show it once and for all. So guys, that's the end of this video. Sorry for that little, speech at the end. I feel like I had the right to make a motivational speech, not towards me, but towards you guys as well. Like, don't ever give up your own hopes and dreams or your goals. Just be you. And if you are determined to reach that goal and dream, it's your job to make that a reality. Be determined to follow that goal and follow that dream, because I sure as heck am not going to give up mine. Whatever ounce, pint of hope I have left in my body, I'm going to save it. I'm going to save it till that second chance becomes a reality. And I want you guys to do the same thing. Please don't listen to the hate. And please don't listen to the feedback you get that is negative, that will, you know, make you guys feel down, that you guys can't do anything, because you guys can. You guys can make that true and can make that a reality if you believe it can. And if you guys keep praying every single night that it will happen, then it can possibly happen. Maybe not right away, like I said, but it will happen one day. I'm not giving up. I am gonna keep the dream I've hoped for so long, to travel, to live somewhere that isn't so cold and isn't, you know, Minnesota vibes. Like, I love Minnesota, but I ain't sure as heck not living here forever. I just want to live somewhere where I can find peace and redemption in myself once and for all, and I'm gonna do that. So guys, if you guys want to see more videos from me, please like, comment, and subscribe. Without further ado, I'll see you guys next time. This is WeFan360, sign off, goodbye, and I'll see you guys later. Take care.